Yo, what is up everybody? This is another episode or edition of K-Rail's Corner, and I happen to be K-Rail, and I am the Chief Fitness Advisor for Pine Pond Superfoods and Train for Longevity. And I just want to mention before I get into the content that we're going to talk about today, you're not going to know when the K-Rail's Corner is coming, you're not going to know where it's coming from, you don't know what day of the week it's going to be, or what hour. Just know that it's going to keep reoccurring and reemerging. And I'll be talking smack about something. Today, I'm going to talk smack about high reps workouts versus low rep heavy weight workouts. Which one is better? Which one is better for you? Well, they both have application. So let's explain a little bit more about why you would want to do a high rep workout with lighter weights or why you'd rather do a heavy workout with heavy weights and low reps. So the bottom line is this: the more reps you do in an exercise or in a workout with lighter weights, the more muscle endurance you're going to build. So you probably heard this term before out on the streets. I've heard it on the streets where I live. And muscle endurance is the ability to do a high amount of reps with a moderate to light amount of weight. So that has practical application pretty much in like a sport type situation. Say basketball, for example. So you're dribbling down the court, you make a lot of shots like this during a game with a light basketball. So you might want to apply exercises in your workout programming such as medicine ball throws or medicine ball slams or medicine ball sit-up and throws. And you can easily do 15 to 20 reps in a set with an exercise like that. You might want to do a high amount of tricep extensions because you're doing an extension with the arm like this. So you might do a light to moderate weight and do 12 to 15 reps of 5 sets of, say, a rope push down in a cable machine or something equivalent to that. Or you might want to do a lot of dips with your hands on a bench or in a dip machine. That would be an example of muscle endurance. So that's going to be a high rep, lightweight, moderate weight type protocol. And that's going to benefit you predominantly in like a sport-specific atmosphere. Now, if you're a beefcake and you want to build raw power and raw strength and you're a lineman and you play football in your college years or something like that, or even if you're a grown adult and you want to build more size and power and strength for XYZ reason, maybe you have a job that's quite laborious where you need a strong back and you need strong arms and you need strong chest and stuff, and you want to go more of a power route, then you're going to want to do your heavy weights with lower reps. So you want to get maybe in like the 5 to 6 rep range and lift like basically 80-90% max that you can in said principle. Now, I personally blend kind of both modalities together because I'm like a hybrid. I do a lot of things. I do a ton of kettlebell work. I do a lot of suspension trainer. I do a lot of dumbbells and free weights, a lot of body weight stuff, and a lot of things with my body in a compromised position and a three-dimensional position as well. So I kind of dabble with the best of both worlds, but if I was to suggest something for me, it's definitely going to be more along the lines of three-dimensional and functional, and I definitely gear more toward the middle weights with higher reps instead of like the real beefcake stuff. However, I just incorporated trap bar deadlifts into my program for this month, and I pulled about 245 I think off the ground this morning. I did like 5 sets of 5 or 6 reps, and I do that as a way to maintain my size because I'm a hard gainer, first of all, and if that's another situation that you're trying to break through, being a hard gainer, then I would definitely suggest veering clear of the high rep lighter weights and go more toward the heavy weights and lifting a weight that you can do for say maybe 5 to 8 reps. So if you're doing deadlifts, that's perfectly adequate. If you're doing bench press, if you're doing shoulder presses, military, squats, those kind of things, and you're trying to bulk up, obviously doing muscle endurance exercises are not going to build you much size or bulk. They're going to give you a little more definition maybe, but they're not going to give you the size that you're looking for. So just know the big difference between the high reps and the lighter weights and the lower reps with the heavier weights is going to basically be size, power, and strength. So when you go the heavy direction, you're going to build size, power, and strength more so than when you go light reps and moderate weight or lightweight. And if you want to blend both modalities together, that's totally fine too. What I would suggest though is you do your compound exercises, or as I call them, the beefcake exercises first in your workout and then finish up with your rudimentary exercises. So for example, if you have access to dip bars and you can suspend your whole body weight, doing dips like that is going to be a lot more challenging than doing dips with your hands on a bench because your feet are on the ground and you're taking away probably 50% of the weight that you would be doing if you're using your whole body weight because your feet are on the ground. And the only way to really add weight to a bench dip is by putting plates on your legs or like barbells on your legs or having someone assist you and do that, and it's kind of a pain. So if you really want to try to beef up the back of your arms, matter of fact, I'm also doing those right now in this current microcycle I'm doing for this month. I'm doing weighted dips on dip bars. So if you have access to those and you want to really beef up your triceps, just the body weight alone, you could probably get 10 to 12 reps in per set, I'm guessing, before you start to fail. But if you want to crank it up a notch, you can wear a dipping belt and start adding kettlebells to that sucker. So you're suspending weight beneath you, and then you're doing your dips. And then you can get yourself down to the 5 to 8 rep range, and you're really going to beef up the triceps. And you're also going to get a good amount of chest recruitment as well, because that is a compound exercise. Plus your shoulders are going to be activated because you're bending your elbows and shoulders. You got a compound exercise going on. So basically you got to figure out what is it exactly that you want to do. Do you want to build raw power, strength, and size? And if so, then you want to stick more to the side of the heavy stuff with the lower reps. If you want to build more muscle endurance, then go with more sets, higher reps, lighter to moderate weights. So that right there is the big story about light weights, high reps, or heavy weights and low reps. So think about all that when you're structuring your workouts. If you have any more questions or comments, always hit me up. My name is K-Rail. I'm the health and fitness advisor for Pine Palm Superfoods. And make sure to like and share our videos, and make sure to subscribe to our YouTube page as well. In the meantime, go out there and crush it. Make every workout count, and always go into the gym with a goal and try to make yourself feel better when you leave than when you got there. Till next time, this is K-Rail's Corner, and I'll talk to you soon.